Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing Rule of the Waves as the US in war against Russia right now. We just designed our Constitution class battleships over here, the first, battlecruisers, the first ships with three gun turrets, and so a significantly upgunned version of our previous cruisers, the Lexington class up here. Still only 12-inch guns because it is, at the end of the day, supposed to be fast and at least somewhat armored. Nevertheless, this is putting us into big financial strains, so the first thing I want to do here is decrease research expenditures at least a bit, since we don't really have the ability to build new ships on top of this anyway. Especially since we are also building the Oklahoma class up here. Ships with much bigger guns and somewhat better armor, but of course they are considerably slower as well. Also, submarine building program, couple of light cruisers, couple of destroyers, all that. This Seattle up here, I'm less and less convinced that there's still a role for this. For now it's halted in construction. I don't think that we'll actually resume construction on this, but we'll keep it in the loop for now, so let's see. Our war against Russia is going okay per points. It's been a while, 3 years now. We lost good ships in that, you know, and just as we go there, we get, of course, a research advance, but I don't think that for 1% change in... Let's open this construction, open this design. Yeah, so that would save us 92 tons, which is of course significant, but not significant enough for an entire redesign. Right then, let's take... In 3 turns we are out of funds. In 4 turns the cruisers start to come online. That would be lovely. Our battleships, I think during the war we probably want to keep our battleships. Destroyers we certainly want to keep. Yeah, there's not much scope for real savings of here. Condenser trouble. Ooh! Improved 4-inch naval guns, that's nice to see. Russian radar has been interned, that's very nice to see as well. Convoy defense, yeah, of course we're gonna accept that. The Russians decline. And here we go. The Ranger, one of our Lexington class ships, intercepts a radar. That's very lovely to see. Let's get to the engagement. There we go. Unknown ship sighted. Increase max speed. Just head straight there. 5 minutes please. Here we go. Looks like a light or heavy cruiser. Light cruiser it is. Come on, you identify the class. Let's just increase speed a bit because we are massively outgunning them and we should not have any issues with this. What I am somewhat curious about is we had sort of similar engagement. Come on, give me a picture. What have we got over here? I can now click you. There we go. No armor. Interesting. A very high number of 3-inch guns. I think this is a relatively late design maybe. Right, there we go, and it's actually a range. Pretty decent. There we go, I think that was a hit. Yeah, we are scoring more hits. I turned down the volume or the sound completely because I think that was bothering us a bit too much. 12-inch hits on them, that's lovely to see. There seems to be coming smoke from them. Come on, just give me a couple more hits then. They should be dropping in speed as well. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go indeed. Yeah, but see, then again we are expending so much ammo on this again, so Again, 50% of ammo expended on a single light cruiser. I think we probably have to have a look at that. Illinois had the trouble, we know that, so you guys have about 100 rounds per gun. I think we have to increase that at some point. So, Illinois is in trouble in the Caribbean. Yeah, but you're one of the ships that we at least want to potentially keep around as sort of a floating battery. These guys probably not at all. So, let's see. Construction is going on, that's nice to see. Taking turn. Really? The Italians are... Oh, reconstruction. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, I guess it's an obsolete design. Russian submarines, 30 points. Convoy defense. Ooh, they are accepting battle. Didn't expect that, to be honest. So here we go, our heavy cruisers, the Huntington, a very old Brooklyn class ship with two 9-inch guns. It's a hilarious ship. And the slightly more modern San Diego class with a lot of 6-inch and 4 10-inch guns. Right, so it's convoy defense, so I think there's no immediate contact around. And look how wrong I am. That looks like big ships. At least one big ship. Big-ish ship, I would have to say. Go there. Probably a battleship or a heavy cruiser. Weird, no, just 2 destroyers. Okay, then again we won't catch them because we're way too slow. But we can drive them off. Weird sort of dance that they're doing there. Let's see them off. Yeah, no chance we're catching them, but at least they are far away from our merchants. So I think that's a very good position to be in. Yeah, I dislike how the game, just currently pretends that once we have identified them, the class, the actual class of the ship, not just whether it's a destroyer, just the actual named class, we know what ship it is. After that, it shouldn't just, if you haven't lost sight of it completely, you shouldn't just pretend that it's that it might be a light cruiser after all. If you lose sight of it briefly, yes, then maybe it's a different ship. We don't know about that. But other than that, 300 ticks out of 500. Yeah. You know what? Let's go back home. Let's get to ultra cruise speed. Night, and over. There we go. Come on! Come on! I know they have more. They have more submarines, but it shouldn't be that much. Interesting. I thought crew quality was okay on everyone. Well. Money for about 2 more turns. Then the Tacoma's gonna come online. It's not gonna save us a lot, but let's take the turn. Ooh! Very nice to see. I mean, for a war of course, not in terms of humanity. Enemy coastal raid, what have we got? The heavy cruiser Brooklyn. So the very old ship. I think we're gonna have to retire it, maybe even during the war. Let's get it very fast. And let's switch to report so we are not missing anything. Ooh, it switched to normal, so that means there's an engagement somewhere up here. In fact, let's try to go there. Accelerate things a bit. Here we go, there's an unidentified ship. Sail southwards. Come on, open fire. Is that a cruiser? Are we sure about that? Oh, it's a destroyer even. Interesting. Okay, for a destroyer I think this ship might be well suited. 16 6-inch guns. Yeah, and you are opening fire and scoring hits. A couple of more would be nice. What are you doing over there? You're just weird. That's what it is. 3-inch guns hits. There we go. Having damage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, very lovely. They sunk one of our auxiliaries. Draw! How is that a draw? Because our auxiliary was more important than their destroyer? Come on. Fine. Alright. Yeah. So funding. So I think I'll delay the Oklahoma just slightly, so that maybe we can catch up in terms of our other ships. That still will not be enough then. So I think the Congress will also need to be halted, at least briefly. And then we might resume that once this stuff gets finished. Chicago? Small engagement, yeah, let's do it. Lexington! You here. Are you? You're completely under. There we go, unknown ship sighted. Max speed. Go there. Okay, a couple of ships even. Battleship. No, a battlecruiser. Very interesting. So here we go. A big ship engagement. Kinburn class battlecruiser. 8 13-inch guns, 6 of which are firing on us now. 6.5-inch belt armor, 8-inch turret armor. We, on the other hand, have 8 12-inch guns. 8 13-inch. So I think about the same throwing weight currently, because we will be using all of our guns. 9-inch for us. 5 knots for him. I think the smoke is blowing in our favor. There are a couple of mines around. No, this is an uncomfortably close engagement. Okay, let's go due east. Max speed. Here we go. 1 minute. 1 more minute. Slowly turning. But now you should be using all of your guns. You are indeed. I hope you are not. Indeed. Oh, maybe this one isn't even crossfiring. That would be interesting. Right then, let's go through this slowly. So, how is your hit chance looking? Basic hit chance for percent crew quality is giving positive effect that secondary battery interference. You are under fire. Why secondary batteries interfering with that? Do we even want that? Can I control that? I don't think I can. Well. And there we go, the first hit on us. heavy hit on the extended hull, I would say, penetrating. Bad, not catastrophic. Yeah. How's your rate of fire affected? Tech level? Tech level. Under fire, you're using deliberate fire, that I think is okay. Right. Let's see. I feel they're firing much quicker than we are. And they say that one turret gets jammed. Damn it. Well, at least we are firing now. And scoring 2 hits on them, but just 7-inch guns. 12-inch hit. It's nice to see. So at least the first big hit on them, I think. Ooh, and one of ooh, very nice. We completely took out one of their turrets. Yeah, that's what you get for using 8-inch armor on them. Their turret armor is worse than our normal armor. Lexington near miss, which I think still counts as damage. Because of the blast damage, basically. Another 12-inch hit on them. God, that taking out of the turret is so nice. We're actually going a bit too fast, I think, because we don't want to really... I mean, there's no point in trying to cut across them, because they can just turn, so... Gonna reduce speed somewhat. Good. Scoring more hits on them. And there we go, even more. Lovely to see. And they inadvertently headed for that minefield, although I don't think they'll hit it. That would be nice though. Lexington class hit by a heavy gun. And one of our turrets is still out of action, so yeah, in fact it's somewhat evened out, although yeah, the aft turret is jammed as well, so they only have one turret really firing on us now. That's very good. So we should be significantly out shooting them. There we go. One heavy hit, 2 small ones. Or medium turrets, I guess. Yeah, and I think they don't really count that much. I'm going to reduce speed slightly, because it would be indeed very nice if we were to lure them into this minefield. But they are turning now, which does give us a nice chance to score a couple of hits. Is he trying to expose his other side so that this gun can fire? He might as well be trying to do that. Our secondary fire is now on the grossing, so I think that means that we should see smoke interference. Yeah, probably it's his smoke. There we go. Lexington turret back in action, that's lovely to see. You still have 2 turrets out of action. Yeah, but you are turning around. There's no way that, I mean, we can try to sort of go into this direction. What's the Grosny class trying to do there, Let's try to get a couple of broadsides on that. I think it's trying to make a torpedo run, or at least trying to drive us off. There we go, hits on it. Do we want to turn away? Do we want to turn inwards? Yeah, we need to turn away, otherwise they can torpedo us. Let's go this way. Are we on squad max? Yeah, we are. Right, and let's get back over there. Kimberlin class is still firing on us. And hitting our engine room. Damn Damn it. Right, and I think we need to go somewhat towards this direction so that our guns keep on firing. You're not firing on the destroyer, are you? Like with your main guns? So sort of like this. Take 5-minute turns. Ooh, use a battle division. It would be lovely if these guys were to come in as well. We are firing 12-inch guns on them. And I think the Rosny class has suffered heavy damage, so maybe that's going to be fine. Actually, I think if you look at this, the aft gun is completely disabled, so we are very fine with the chasing class, with the chasing battle over here. So let's keep at that. Oh, and there we have the California, our one true dreadnought that is currently in action. So that's lovely to see, although of course it's so slow that it doesn't really have a high chance of catching the kill burn up here. Although that apparently has already suffered heavy damage. And we are scoring more and more hits on that, so that's of course lovely to see. There we go. Stop. We are getting very close now, so maybe we can sort of try to wiggle behind them so that we can get off a couple of broadsides. Yeah, 8 guns now firing. Their after is still jammed or whatever. Yeah, there we go. Lexing is burning through its ammo, but I feel we are doing a considerable amount of damage. And how fast is the California? 17 knots? Can I actually control you? Nope, cannot. Well, that's fine. Let's try to correct our course a bit. Still want to be a bit steady so that we are not losing too much of our accuracy, and there we go, scoring a couple more hits. 5 minutes, yeah, let's do another 5. Good hits. Ooh, but Lexington hit as well. So you are firing back now. Does that mean your aft turret is back in action? It does. Oh well. Okay, let's try to get closer. In fact, I think we should try to squeeze it in between the California and us. Is the California really not chasing it? It looks like it's just daftly going on its course. I think that's what's happening. Maybe it hasn't even spotted it. Nope. It is turning now. Yeah, so we're now trying to use our higher speed to squeeze it in between us. Just get it to make a turn towards the wrong direction so it can get into range of the California. Ooh, look at that. 4 hits, too heavy to medium. Should be really suffering heavy damage now. And 10 knots. Excellent. So that will allow the California to catch up. That means we can withdraw our Lexington class slightly. Let's go maybe not quite north. There we go, scoring more and more hits. But having more and more ammo, draining more and more of our ammo supplies as well. How are your guns looking then? Yeah, you're entirely out of guns. Main battery guns, that is. Lovely. So actually, if you look on our ammo stocks, yeah, the forward guns are somewhat out. The aft guns are slightly better though, so maybe if we're good cruise speed, maybe a bit above that, and go away from them, so that we can use our aft guns more. Let's try to use this. There we go. Not scoring a lot of hits. Yeah, well, some. You need to even be slower. And there we go, there is the California. Somewhat weirdly interposed stuff, but yeah, let's turn around then. Let's go to cruise speed, cut in front of the kill burn, and there we go. Lovely, excellent. Just light damage on our heavy battle cruiser, their battle cruiser and their destroyer sunk. Very, very lovely. The California, in fact, scored one hit, but that was good, so I like that. They scored very little hits. We did somewhat well. Good hit chance actually, but burning through our ammo is so fast. But still, very happy, can't complain about this. Lots of victory points for us. Very good. Yeah, we will call that the sinking of the Russian battlecruiser. Lovely, good stuff, good stuff. Very happy about this result. Happy-ish about our finances as well, but that's something that we're gonna have to look at next episode. Also, our second Tacoma class ship, the Chicago, has joined our ranks, so that's very lovely to see, because these guys should really be. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using them more, and they are much faster than what we have so far. The Lemoyne class had a speed of 22. These guys are much faster. They are the more modern, not so obsolete ships. So, and they of course have mines. So, very much looking forward to using them and seeing the other ones coming into play as we go along here. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.